independent comes with a lot of responsibility.
What really happened with Funk Val? And I'm just playing. Peace, what's going down? It's DJ Payne 1 for BeatStars.com. Normally I interview producers. Today we have a special guest. What's going down, man? It's Dame Ritter. You might know him from Funk Volume. He's got a whole bunch of new stuff coming. Absolutely honored to have you here. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
First things first, man. So, like, what really happened with Funk Volume? Now, I'm just playing. The real question is, so I did my research. I did some research. You have a background in business and the financial industry, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard you speaking, I think it was on Independent Grind Radio's podcast, about how in the music business, there's a wider range of levels of professionalism than other professional fields. And right. You recently launched a platform called the Music Entrepreneur Club, a place for artists to refine their talents and learn about the business from actual industry professionals. So before we get into the details of the MEC, what's a professional skill right off the bat that you wish more musicians or people involved?
Just the habits of showing up on time, emailing people back, calling people back. You know, this stuff sounds very simple, but I've seen so many people miss out on opportunities just because their reputation precedes them of being unprofessional, you know, not sure if they're going to show up. So it's a shame. You have all this talent, you build up, you know, a potential following to get these opportunities, and then they fall short because they're just not calling back or not checking email, and it's just people don't want to work with you because you have a reputation for being that way.
So moving on to the MEC, why should an aspiring musician or aspiring music professional join the Music Entrepreneur Club?
Most of the stuff is geared towards artists, but I think even producers, aspiring managers, label owners, I think can benefit from what we're doing because it's a very comprehensive curriculum. We talk about everything from management to touring to publishing, every aspect of the music industry. So, you know, there's a cloud of skepticism that hovers over the music industry. Everybody's kind of skeptical of one another because they've probably heard some shady story. So that people are trying to operate independently. But the fact of the matter is you're going to need to build relationships. You're going to need to build with people. So in order to navigate this industry with confidence, all you have to do is educate yourself so that you don't get into any bad situation. So that's why I believe that any aspiring young person that wants to get into the music industry should join the Music Entrepreneur Club so that they can educate themselves and be able to just navigate and learn the industry and just make the best moves and decisions for themselves.
You've already run some sessions for the Music Entrepreneur Club. What has been the number one concern that these MEC members have brought up with the music business? So
far there have just been info sessions. So it's just been info sessions to explain what the Music Entrepreneur Club is and what it's about. So tomorrow is actually our first real session where we'll talk about common misconceptions of the music industry, just to kind of set the pace, dispel some of the myths before we really get into the core curriculum. But there's actually a curriculum on the musicentrepreneurclub.com website. You can go there, click on the calendar.
Okay, so right off the bat, you don't have to give away too much because I know this is a membership only thing. But what's one big myth about the music business that you wish we could just dispel once and for all?
This is not so much a myth, but this is definitely a pet peeve of mine. Independent has become a buzzword, and it's kind of a cool thing to do, be, and say. However, independent comes with a lot of responsibility. It's a very difficult path. Everybody wants to be independent, but independent may not be the best route for a particular artist. There are some major label artists that are very happy in their situations. We only hear about the ones that are upset about their situations for whatever reason. It could be a number of reasons. So I think that independent, it's hard. It's a very hard road and you have to be able to build a team and learn about all the different aspects. So I wish that people would stop just using it as kind of the cool thing, the buzz thing to say, and really understand what that entails in terms of building a business independently and all of the different moving parts that go with that.